Well, I thought about leaving seriousness behind this week and posting about posting about music in general, just music. Um, I have a few friends that have one friend that just came back to music. I'm so freaking excited to work with him again. We were on tour for a little bit. We've been in very expensive recording studios in California together. I hope that we'll actually have some good stuff coming up and end up brewing. I don't know if I can talk about it yet. I'm gonna have a meeting on Friday with them, so hopefully I'll be able to talk about it soon and everything that's gonna go on with us, them, hopefully us. I don't know what's up. I really hope I'm part of this. So I hope you've enjoyed the music on previous vlogs. The whole reason for doing this is to push myself to create more often with a deadline. So to create this video is the writing, all that stuff. I love doing that, but the whole background music and all that stuff that you might be hearing, either bass, cello, keyboard, maybe some voice sometime. I still haven't put any voice into any of these. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm working on. It's getting music made, more and more music made. Sorry about the squeaky chair, by the way. Basically, the whole reason for doing this is to push my skills and create a song or piece every week, a new song or piece every week. And today I want to talk about a couple of my friends that just recently released EPs. Cesar F. Valadez and Pierre. They are not working together. They're completely different works, basically, that they've put out. A couple of my friends, I have lived with both of these people, by the way, in very different capacities, but both as musicians and then brothers in different ways. I've lived with them quite literally throughout so many freaking things. With Pierre, we had this constant conversation going about just life and everything. We would largely debate about things that life is about and what knowledge what constitutes good knowledge to keep, and those kinds of conversations. By the way, with no drugs involved, just constant conversation. So yeah, he was the keyboardist for the band black metal band Lilith's Mortuary. You can actually search for that on YouTube. Lilith's Mortuary he was the keyboardist. He's also a classical pianist. I was the frontman, vocalist, screamer, and I'm also a classical cellist. But that's, I think, largely a way that we kind of adapt. Our music is completely different when we do stuff on our own, but when we work together, we're both working on the same thing, and we're both very project-oriented, I think. So while living, I've lived with both Cesar F. Valadez and Pierre in different capacities. With Pierre, we were on tour in this tiny van. We would have this conversation constantly. There was constant music in the background, I remember that. Shows, meeting new people in different parts of the state, awesome time with very little money. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were left in San Francisco and given $50 for allowance to be able to eat stuff while we were there. For 8 people. So we quickly realized that was not enough money for 8 people to eat off of. The rest of this, so a friend created his own record label, which is called Crushing Ball Records, where me and Pierre were also a part of helping or trying to build something with that. We're pretty much still involved with the Crushing Ball Records. And Pierre just released his new EP. So I truly loved this piece, right? I truly loved this song he made, this piece he made. It has a bit of a raw feeling without the lo-fi of it, if that makes sense to me. I love the punch and power that this has. I really can't drive to this because I will speed and I will probably have road rage. The name of the project is Decabra, Decabra, and I hope to have an interview with him about this song soon. And I'll upload it on the YouTube page, on this YouTube page right here, hopefully. Also, so there's 2 projects there. So in the meantime, Check it out. Please follow the Cabra on Spotify. That's DECABRA on Spotify. It's very, very electronic. It's very electronic, but also very brutal. I would have to say it's brutal, still brutal. And my other old roommate, Cesar F. Valadez, he just released his own EP. Completely different music. He was literally my college roommate, and it turned into a brother through everything that we've lived through. We moved several times and kept the band life going for a few years, and going through some dark times together too. I mean, we've gone through a lot, mostly funny shit now, but it shouldn't have been as funny as it was to us at the time. We should have been actually worried about our lives. All the while having each other's back, though. Like, we went through some shit together, but we were still had each other's back. I still play with him in a few projects like Edit Zero, Wolves Reliance. He's been a part of a lot of Project AO stuff. There's some new stuff that he's going to be a part of too, and Wolves Reliance should be recording something soon too. Oh, huge shout out to Juan, who got like this huge CK1 billboard. He's also working with us on Wolves Reliance. It's all kind of stuck right now because of the pandemic, not being able to film or record things in large groups, which Wolves Reliance kind of required that. We're working on some logistics on how to work through that. So I had heard most of these before, but the change in tone and maturity of his voice really stand out in this EP. There's a bit of lo-fi to it, which is really nice. Nice to hear the graininess. We have been hurt together and risen back up together. There's definitely like a blues rock and roll vibe to the whole, well, to him, like to his whole person. So it's not strange that we can hear this in like his personal music, his own personal stuff, his personal EP. I hope to have him on the blog too soon, and we'll talk about a lot of the stuff we've gone through, hopefully, by the seasons of our lives. I think we're in season 7 now. There was a whole season where he was living in Colorado and I was living here. It's gonna be funny. That shit's gonna be funny. This concludes today's episode. I hope it was fun. I hope you checked both of them out, and I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoy the music in this episode. I still don't know what it's gonna sound like because I'm just filming today, so I'll be composing this later. Please subscribe, like. I don't have any questions for you today. If you have music that you are working on, please let me know. Link it, send it to me. Yell it at me if you see me in the street. I don't know. Do something with it. Let me know about it and let me hear it. Let me see what's up. So these two people are people that I've actually worked with in a bunch of other stuff. Completely different stuff. I would like to think of myself as a like, I don't have one genre that I do. I do a lot of different music and projects. I'm a huge fan of like punk. I'm a huge fan of metal. I love classical music. I love jazz. I obviously love rock and roll. I guess that's it. Well, thank you very much for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's not like lame. Leave comments about that. Just don't tell me that I'm lame. Alright, thank you very much. Please share it if you want to, if you liked it. If you didn't, maybe also share it. I don't know. Thank you very much. And comment, please.